Rock stars, the coolest people ever. These people created the modern Western civilization culture. I mean, just think about it. Everything cool is labeled rock star. But I have always wondered, why did rock stars dress like women? Let's find out. Hi, welcome to my looks. On this channel, we talk about the psychology of appearances. I'm talking eyeliner, lipstick, leopard ties, high heels, chest hair spilling out of silk blouses. Why did all these people look gay as fuck? To us today, it might look like a wild fashion phase, but back then, it had nothing to do with fashion. It was a weapon, it was psychology, it was marketing on cocaine. The thing is this, America and the UK in the 80s was conservative, image obsessed, and terrified of anything different. So if you wanted attention, looking normal wasn't gonna cut it. Normal sold 0 records. To most people back then, being gay was still controversial. So rock stars figured it out. The best way to piss off society was to look gay. I mean, the formula was straight. Outrage people. Why? Because outrage gets attention. Why? Because attention sold records. That's the whole reason why these guys painted their faces and appeared like devil worshippers. It was all about getting attention and selling records and tickets. Every time people argued about their look, rockstars got more famous and more cooler than ever. Churches called it satanic, parents called it disgusting, and kids, they saw it as cool as fuck. Nothing makes teenagers want something like their parents telling them not to touch it. Remember, this wasn't fashion at all. This was reverse psychology with a bit of drag to it. Rockstars were the masters of the psychology of appearances. They knew how to use their appearance for profit. Now, to be honest, I hate this stuff, which is why I researched it to understand it better. So the same marketing trick to get attention even worked on me, like 40 plus years later. At first, dressing like this was a middle finger to society and free publicity. But it stuck. Young people fucking loved it. And by the way, those who were young people back then are now in their 50s and 40s. And that explains why America is now gayer than ever before. I mean, these grandpas were the first people to think looking gay was cool as fuck. Anyway, never mind. Through time, the twist hair, the leather pants, the glitter, the eyeliner, the whole rockstar look dragged itself from being marketing to fashion. Looking androgynous went from being controversial to being cool, from being hated to defining the entire rockstar aesthetic, and even define the entire Western civilization fashion style today. That's the reason why Kurt Cobain had to define his own style in the 90s. He wanted to distance himself from these guys looking rockstars before him. Even in the 90s, the rockstar look was still cool as fuck. Think about it. Osmond Gold and this guy look like guitarists in Nirvana, and it's kinda cool. It has that I don't care vibe to it, the same one Kurt Cobain had. The worst part is this, the same dressing for attention thing never stopped. Today, it's Burna Boy showing up in dresses. It's Young Thug dropping Jeffrey in a full gown. It's Harry Styles on Vogue in a dress. It's Kanye West designing dress like t-shirts. It's Jay-Z wearing pink suits. It's A$AP rocking dress like shitwear. Nowadays, the whole fashion industry is full of this androgynous shitwear. Like, what's wrong with a t-shirt and jeans on a runway? Why does everything has to be controversial for it to sell? It's like the West dream of Elvis. Rockstar started this shit as a marketing stunt. But because rockstars were the coolest people ever, everyone copied it and saw it as fashion. And now we're stuck with it forever. My name is Bowie, and this video is a production of Milox. On this channel, we talk about the psychology of appearances. Please like, share, and subscribe. We have a lot to scream about. Thanks for watching.